Yo! What's up, Footy Culture family? Welcome back to another episode. Zeno here. But before we get into it, ladies and gentlemen, in case you've missed it or haven't realized, we have undergone a new challenge on our Instagram called the Footy Culture Faceoff, presented by FanDuel, where every week each one of us here on the panel face off by picking our own 3-leg parlays, and the loser each week has to undergo a forfeit, a punishment, if you will. And this week, it was none other than Christopher Spatafor, who was on the losing end, and he'll have to undergo a punishment. But before we get to his punishment, guys, you can get involved in our challenges because we drop it every Friday on Instagram, and on the weekly episode, the forfeit is undergone. But feel free to send us recommendations for forfeits that you guys want to see for the losers. But with that said, what is Christopher's forfeit this week, ladies and gentlemen?
Okay. So, look, funny enough, today I realized that this guy hates pickles. We were actually together. We had a nice little sandwich, and this guy was peeling the pickles out of his sandwich. I'm like, you know what? That might be a nice little punishment for him. But he's not going to eat the pickle. No. He's going to drink the pickle juice, if you will. So, Christopher, how you feeling, Chris? As I pour this,
I
tell
feel
us,
great.
give us
Yeah.
your thoughts.
What do you think?
How'd you go 0 for 3, by the way?
Give us your parlay and how you went wrong.
How'd you go 0 for 3? You said yours was the only parlay that mattered.
Yeah, where did
I went
it all go wrong?
Portugal win, João Felix goal. They tied 0-0 somehow.
No Ronaldo, that's why, bro.
Oh, they filled it right up.
You spilled the piece all over the place.
To the brim, bro.
No. It's a challenge, man.
That's
But for those that maybe didn't hear, just reiterate what your parlay was for those watching.
Sorry, I got distracted by that overflowing pickle juice. What was it? Ronaldo. Portugal to win. They didn't win. They tied 0-0. João Felix to score. Obviously, they didn't score 0-0. And I put, was it under 2.5?
Yeah.
Under 2.5 goals in USA Belgium.
And it was a goal fest.
That was a goal.
How many goals are in there again?
Like
Rhonda?
7.
7 goals.
Even if you doubled it, you still would have been wrong.
But for those listening and watching, I also didn't land any of my picks either. But in the event of a tiebreaker, the person with the least favorable odds, or actually most favorable in that sense, ends up being the loser. And since, my odds were harder to achieve than Chris overall, he was the loser this week.
And he's got to slurp the juice.
Slurpy, slurp,
Pass
slurp. Are
the
you
damn
ready?
shot.
Here's your pickle shot.
He a chaser?
You know, people like this. People take this, like they're called pickle shots.
Well, I'm not people.
Nice shot and I think some alcohol with it.
I feel that's a bit too much low key, bro.
This is just water.
Oh,
just
remember that
Are you drinking it?
You do next.
I don't think that's a shot.
Oh, are you drinking it?
this is a shot.
That's a shot.
Ah.
What do you know about shots?
Why do you think
Maybe
it
a
pops
double.
like that?
Maybe a double. Isn't it Yakko?
Oh God.
Maybe give him some water to chase.
I have water, but I'm not.
Say a quick sentence before you undergo your shot.
I won't be doing a forfeit again.
That's a lie.
I'm scared. I don't want to do
Just
this.
chug.
I'm gonna do a little taste first.
No,
That's the worst.
Drink the whole thing.
Oh
That
God.
was your first mistake.
Just chug the whole thing.
Chug. Just slip it. Just slip it down.
Have your water ready.
Don't get it on you either, because then you're gonna smell it everywhere.
Yo! There's still some left. There's still some left.
Nah, it's good. That's gross.
Oh my God. Yo, initial thoughts.
Wasn't he?
Just looking at you just makes me want to.
I'm not finished. Just like
Put it on the table, man. Put it on the table.
Oh my God.
Drink some
No,
water.
no, it's a challenge, man.
How'd it taste?
I'll give it like a minute to settle.
Give it a minute to settle.
Ew.
Not good,
Dude,
man.
you reap.
Not
Yeah,
good.
you smell like pickles now.
My eyes are hurting a little bit.
Are your eyes watering?
This guy's faint. When I how to call the ambulance.
Oh my God. How do people like
Paramedics.
pickles, man?
I love pickles.
That's a worst taste.
Probably a lot of sodium in there.
It's
too,
good.
huh?
No, it's vinegar and salt and garlic.
Electrolytes.
It actually might be good for
Yeah,
you.
it's
you
'cause I'm gonna
played
wake up.
You played 2 games yesterday. It's actually good to replenish your
Oh my God.
mitochondrias
Yeah, and
Trying
your
to go away.
metabolism.
The taste's starting to go away.
Your vitamin D.
and E.
Oh, when that
And
full
C.
thing was
Mouth?
there, like damn, holy, that was disgusting.
But yes, guys.
Oh,
Obviously, this is an ongoing challenge weekly. Tap in, participate with us by recommending forfeits, letting us know how our lays are looking as they get posted. And doing this on FanDuel for the boys. And we'll see who is the loser next week. It won't be me. But, Matthews, what you got for us this week?
Do you guys want to start with some predictions for these qualifiers or not?
We'll save it to the end.
I got a cheeky little story here. So,
Nice chugging.
yeah, right there.
Not a
So we
sponsor,
got a cheeky little story here. So German striker Giuseppe Reina was involved in one of the most unusual clauses in football when he signed for Arminia Bielefeld in 1996. During the contract negotiations, he requested something very particular, that the club build him a house for every year of his contract. The club agreed to the condition, but the document did not specify what the houses had to be like. Taking advantage of that loophole, the club decided to fulfill the agreement with a bit of humor. Instead of real houses, they gave him small houses made out of Lego, one for each year of his contract. The situation ended up becoming a well-known anecdote in European football and even caused a small dispute between the player and the club.
Yeah.
Over time, it became an example of how a poorly detailed clause can lead to completely unexpected interpretation. So with that being said, if you were to sign a contract for whatever team, doesn't matter, what's one niche specific clause you would include in there?
Hey, Matthews, look up to me when you talk. Because his hat, I can't even see his eye. I know a lot of players nowadays that have their contracts state where if a team usually gets relegated, they have to be sold or transferred or loaned out. I get it. A cheeky one, I think, for me, I feel like a goal. Obviously, a goal. Every time you score a goal, there's obviously like those payouts too. Ooh, oh, I think. Do you have one? I had one in my head, but I'm like, nah, it's not, that one's like too obvious.
Well, if I was a baller, Ballon d'Or clause, like Martial.
Yeah.
Like I said, if I was a baller.
But what's the Ballon d'Or clause again?
No.
What was the
You
clause?
probably just get some
No,
bread.
I think
Yeah, just
the
bread.
team that
team
sold
got it.
him
Yeah,
would
yeah,
get the
yeah.
bread.
Yeah.
I don't know. Chicken would be like, yeah, like buy me property or buy me cars or pay this, pay
A
that.
man with a motive.
But I feel like the smartest thing as a footballer is that relegation transfer clause. If we get relegated, I have to move from the team just so you're not having to play one full year in a lower division.
Yeah.
That's pretty huge for a footballer in their careers, right? So
But what's something
Oh,
fun?
you guys are boring.
Yeah, what's
oh
something
my
fun?
god.
Like,
what's a fun one? I don't know. These guys have money. They can buy what they want.
Yeah.
You guys are boring.
You
What
got
would
one
you do?
loaded up?
Easily. I would guarantee that I get 50 tickets for each game, no matter what. So I could bring, the whole barrio to every single game.
You know 50 people like that?
Well, yeah, you split that between friends, you split that between family. I would also add that, every time there's an international break, I'm going no matter what. Even if I'm injured,
Even if you're not called up.
even if I'm not called up, I get to leave wherever I want. Plus, one more thing,
Stock the camp.
one more clause I would add. Every year on my birthday, club, all expenses paid, birthday banger.
Like a Namor clause right there.
There you go.
What if you got a Champions League game the next night?
No, guaranteed banger.
He's not going to the game.
No, I'm going to the game.
No,
but
you're not.
the club is paying for my banger. I'm talking,
Digits.
fine dining, all expenses paid for all guests, accommodations for all guests, venue, food, everything.
You better be good, huh?
Very selfish of
Everything.
him,
You
eh?
better be
Everything.
good.
Good one for me. Every time I score a goal, you gotta build a school in Africa.
Whoa.
No, that's
Hey,
This
good.
guy
for the
has so
people.
much goodwill.
For the people. Or
Yeah.
donate to every time I score a goal, $100,000 to a charity of my choice.
This guy's
Yeah,
not even
bro.
from Africa, bro. You're from Ecuador. Now you're building in Ecuador.
No, they're good.
Sure
They're
is.
good. But who needs it more? Who needs it more?
They're chilling over there.
There's Aboriginals.
I'm
who
from
don't have
Africa. I'm
nothing.
Canadian.
Oh my god.
That's a good cause.
What a PR answer.
charity, man.
That was well
What a
done.
PR
That was
answer.
well done.
For me, it would be like a Champions League clause. Every time I score in Champions League, depending on what country of the team in Champions League I scored against, let's say Dortmund, I would get a yellow German car, like a BMW, Mercedes. I wanted to have cars of the teams I score against, like represented.
What if you're playing in Europa League?
No, I'm not playing
What
Europa
if
League.
you're not Champions League level?
Not playing in
Wait,
Europa League.
so you're saying like if you score against Madrid, you get a white car?
Yeah,
No,
a
no.
white Spanish car.
What's the Spanish
I
brand?
don't know.
Cupra.
Cupra? Is that Spanish?
And they gotta make me a garage to fit all these cars.
Mm.
Because you're gonna drive a coupe.
You guys are so Hollywood.
What would you do?
Whoa, I'm Hollywood.
Mine's simple, man. Mine's simple. Me, man, when I'm putting pen to paper, gotta airdrop in a couple different saunas. Me, my backyard. I'm a big sauna guy.
Talk about
Airdrop it in.
Talk
eh?
about Hollywood.
Right.
This guy's getting airdrop
So,
stuff.
Airdrop me in. You know, maybe a little steam room.
I don't think Amazon does that,
little
bro.
finished steam room. A little dry sauna.
He's playing in China. China does
A
that.
little infrared sauna. Give me an assortment, so that way when I walk out into my backyard, I can just do like a full kind of contrast therapy session in my backyard. Could I buy those things? 100%. But I think it would be cooler if the club just did it.
Because be found wilting away in his
There's gonna
backyard.
be a prune. when it
That's
comes out.
recovery, man. That's recovery.
Where's James? He's in
That's
his-
recovery, man. I'll be in
in
the
the
gold
sauna.
punch.
I got two things I want. First one, I want fresh croissants and fresh beef patties delivered to my doorstep every morning. Has to be. That's
Disgusting,
number one in
man.
the contract. Two, every time I score a goal, I need the goal sound to be a song made up by one of the fans, and then the fans come to a vote to vote the best song. So every time I score, that fan song is gonna be playing.
That's ridiculous. Tell them how you eat your beef patties and croissants.
Just did, bro.
Tell them how you
You
eat
missed
it.
out on the
Tell 'em how
Super
you
Bowl,
eat
though.
it.
Croissant on top of the patty, just bite it like that.
No, it doesn't
Oh
open
my
it.
Doesn't
God.
open it. Doesn't
Not-
open
don't
the
open it,
croissant.
bro. It doesn't fit.
I have another one actually.
There you go.
I get I'm pretty much la GM. Like I get to choose. If I don't like the manager, I'm getting rid of the manager
So you're
because
Messi.
yeah, I'm La Messi.
You're making the transfers.
Yeah, I'm doing everything.
You're
like
not playing in Champions.
if
Transfers.
buddy, I'm La GM.
Bring Pogba out of retirement.
Yeah.
Pogba,
If I want a player on my team, he comes to my team.
This guy's gonna have no cars in his garage because he's not playing in Champions League.
oh, I'm playing in Champions League.
I think I have a cool one. I think it depends on how many goals I score. So if I only score 5 goals, I only get a house in Miami.
Only.
If I score 10 goals, I get a house in Miami and a house in LA. If I score 20 goals, I get a PJ. I get a house in Spain, house in Miami,
get a pajama?
house in LA. You don't know what PJ is. Clearly, you're
PJ.
broke.
Come on,
You're
bro.
broke.
Bro,
You're broke.
Broke boy
What the heck's a PJ?
No, we don't
Broke
speak. We
boy.
don't
Alright,
learn-
pickle
we don't
boy.
speak
We're not-
broke
don't
over
even
here.
tell him. Don't even
talk
tell
to
him.
Pickle
Broke
Man
over
over there.
Don't even tell him. This guy doesn't know what PJ
That's
means.
pajamas.
Yo, we don't speak broke.
Yeah, I don't speak broke, bro.
But don't you think it's a little risky to pull like a goal clause? Like, because what if you're not bagging?
I'm gonna be bagging, bro.
He ain't
If,
bagging.
if I have a PJ on the line,
Hold on. What club you playing for that's gonna like enforce these clauses? Bro?
you said any club, first of all, and this is all hypothetical.
But I'm asking you, what club?
And what club that has this kind of money are you scoring 20 goals for?
Spotify, bro. Spotify Barcelona.
You think you're scoring 20 goals for FC
Wait,
Barcelona?
they changed the team
I wasn't
name now?
done yet. I didn't even say 20 goals. 30 goals. I get an all-inclusive stay in anywhere I want in the world. I get a house in Dubai. I get a house in LA,
man, you want
Spain,
house everywhere.
Italia. And then if I get 50 goals,
50?
I get the key to the world.
Key to the
Damn,
world.
bro.
Yeah, bro.
I got
Well,
one more
luckily that's
thing.
never
Got
happened.
one more thing. I'm adding a Michael Jordan clause to my contract.
Oh,
For those that don't know, basically Michael Jordan had a clause throughout his career that if he's just driving on roads on a regular day and he sees some pickup hoops being played, he was allowed to go in, play, and if he got injured, contract still paid out, benefits still paid out. So he was allowed to play pickup as much as he wants. So I would add a Michael Jordan clause. I see some pickup footy, some cage soccer going down. I'm allowed to play, pull up. If I do, for some godforsaken reason, get injured, I'm getting full payout. Plus more.
Plus more.
was that actually true?
Actually,
Yeah.
respect, man.
Wow. Oh, that's
Make it like-
what I would
make it
get.
like a shoe brand?
actually. That's what exactly. If I had a clause in my
Shoe
contract,
line, I should say.
give me a shoe brand.
But the club's not doing that for you.
You
Oh.
have to find a way. Call you whoever you have to. Call Nike, call Adidas, whoever you have to. Make me a shoe brand. and
hey,
call it a
in
Quinto
this
3000.
scenario, how good of a player are we?
I'm like Messi, bro.
Man, by the clauses in your contracts, you guys better be pretty damn good.
Yeah, no, this is why. That's why I'm asking. Like, if are we just like a mediocre player on like a mid-table team?
I mean, mine sounds like a step 5 kind of club dream, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just, you're just such a simple one.
Yeah, that's it, bro.
Yeah,
I want an
simple guy.
island called Quinto's Island.
Quinto's
No one will be visiting.
Watch out, Epstein.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Whoa.
So what's a PJ?
All we do is play footy in the island. We're not
Is
telling you
anyone
what
gonna tell me or
PJ
what?
means. No, we're not telling you. Find out for
Oh,
yourself.
private jet. Whoops.
This guy's
Damn.
About time, bro.
Whoops.
PJs. You
But-
want PJs?
But speaking of irresponsible things, I know you had a topic you wanted to bring up regarding, players just not doing their civic duty of fighting for their country? Tell us.
Yeah, so when it comes to international duty, you expect a player to have that pride, to just represent their country. Not many players are privileged enough to represent their country at the highest stage, and yet some of these players from what seems like it's one club are, dropping like flies, saying, "Oh, I'm injured, this, that, and the third," when they ain't injured, bro. Let's keep it real. So Arsenal players who have withdrawn from the international break due to injury, quite a bit. Saliba, Odegaard, Gabriel Magalhaes, Trossard, Eze, Timber, Saka, Rice, Madueke, Nkapie, and Zubamendi. How many players is
11.
A lot of
11 players. That's a full 11 dropping out due to injury. So this brings me to the question. How do we sanction or discipline these players that end up skipping their international duty?
Well, obviously, it has to be obvious that they're doing it on purpose. Like, there's 11 players happen to back out. I'm sure if Calafiore wasn't fighting for his life for the World Cup spot, he'd be there too.
Yeah.
But like, it has to obviously be obvious, as I just said. Like, this is completely obvious. Like, they're trying to fight for the title, so they're bringing back their players. Can you prove that? Like, you have to be able to prove it. That's the problem. Like, can you prove that? So, like, it'd be almost impossible to.
Well, I know Matthew's brought up a good point. A possible solution for this could be, when that first match day comes back for their club, they're suspended. They're not allowed to play. And a way it could be proven, if you will, is, let's say these players are missing that second international game of the window, like the 11 that was listed are, and they happen to be match fit for the game on the weekend. That's proof, isn't it?
Yeah.
Maybe like a third-party medical test.
Are these players? Do we know if these players flew back to?
Yeah, 100%.
Back to England.
They have
They shouldn't be allowed to go back to England or back to their team. I think
Hold them at the airport?
I think they had to stay with their team throughout the international break.
No, but if they're injured, they need to get medical
Yeah,
treatment.
they
If
could
they're
get
actually
they could get it from their national team. Why can't
No, they always send them back to their club team.
So you think one proposal to this is staying with your international team if you do get injured? Because
Yeah.
Rafinha, he got injured, right? He had a thigh injury, but he said he's going to stay with the team, with the Brazil team, and
Yeah,
not
that's-
fly back to Barca.
that's
He
fair.
did?
Yeah.
But
Because
he-
he loves playing for his nation.
No, but he actually got injured.
And
That's
and-
also
but-
different.
So and that's why you would think he would go back
Yeah,
to
but
Barca.
I don't get it. Why would Barca not want him to come back if they're paying?
They do.
Exactly.
But
But
then-
that just
but
shows
Rafinha
you how
wants to
much he
stay.
loves Brazil.
It's their asset. Who's paying his bills?
That's
Then should he not get fined for that? Or
But
Love
do
of
you-
the
what do you-
game.
he's still doing treatment and recovery and stuff.
Yeah, but is it? It's not under the eyes of the like. If I own a player and I don't know what kind of treatment he's getting,
I mean, is the
I'm
treatment
sure,
that much different?
I'm sure they're probably like on his ass like 24/7. Sure, you're doing it right, dude.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, the player has to say at the end of the day. I would assume so. Like at that point, then like, well, that guy's just a puppet. Then if he can't do what he wants,
Yeah.
and stay. But like that just shows you a guy who's actually injured wants to stay with his national club because he clearly loves to play for the national team. Unlike those 11 that clearly don't care and they'd rather fight for the title. And that's why I hope Arsenal lose the title, man.
Damn.
What a joke of a club, man. I so disrespectful. Those players as well. All those players should be like shamed, to be honest.
Dang.
Give me
From
give
the
me-
national teams. Like all the fans from the national team should be shaming those players if they're not injured.
Because imagine Calafiore in Monday or Tuesday morning's training pulls
I
out
hope he gets
due to an
injured.
injury.
No,
He's-
okay.
Are you getting cheesed?
after the game,
If he pulled out, yeah, 100%. But
I'm saying.
like,
you need him.
I'm glad that he's not, obviously. But
You pull him out. You have Gatti starting the game.
yeah,
Oh, Gatti with his hair transplant. He's got a little
he's
bit
been
of
back. No, but like, since you guys are Ecuadorian, Nkapie got left out. Like, what are your thoughts on that? Because it kind of hits home.
Yeah, I get it.
I don't like
we
it.
don't need him to be playing, especially as a friendly. Like, why show up to begin with? Did you have to be there the game against Morocco? No.
But like, we know these are important times. This is where players mesh the most right before World Cup. We talked about this.
That's true too. Actually.
It is.
And
Don't say
again,
nah.
Yes, I understand.
I
it.
give.
Okay, the player might get injured. It's a friendly. It's not an important game. But to me, it all comes down to the lack of respect. You have to respect the nation. You have to respect that you're able to play for this club or for this nation because you know how many players are fighting for that position? You know how many
Yeah.
players would die for that position that King Kapia is in right now? And this guy said, and this is all again if he's not injured and he's just lying. If he's actually doing that, you know what, a player would have done anything possible to be in that lineup or in that squad for the upcoming game against Netherlands.
Yeah.
Does this leave a bad
Like,
taste
are
in your
you
mouth?
crazy? What?
Does this leave a bad taste in your mouth?
It does for me, 100%.
Yeah.
Do you think
I understand the quality of player, but then again, just because you're a quality player, you should not be given stuff, special treatment on any of this stuff. I don't
It's
care.
just suspicious that it's all players from
Arsenal.
the same team.
Yeah.
But do you think these
That's the
guys
part
are
that
letting their
sucks.
managers know ahead of time? Like, hey, I'm gonna come off the sub me off at the 70th minute. I'm gonna say I'm injured. Like, I'm gonna have to go back to Arsenal because my gaffer wants me back.
Honestly, probably. They're probably
think
telling
so?
them. Yeah, probably telling
And again, the game's gone soft for me.
Has.
This is loser football. Arteta's a loser. You could tell he's scared, calling back 11 players. And a guy like Eze, he's not guaranteed to be in the England squad.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's on the fringes. So it's like, really, what are you fighting for, right? And a man like Tajon Buchanan, even for us Canadians, got a red card. He's in training still. He's still there.
Yeah, that's hashtag.
He didn't even go back to Villarreal. He can't play tomorrow.
But that's how it should be.
Yeah.
But like, you know who started this all?
Who?
The guy who's fighting for first against Arsenal and Pep Guardiola. I
Yeah.
don't know if I saw a video on Twitter. Alexis Sanchez got injured for Barcelona, and Pep Guardiola got pissed at him because he pulled his hamstring. He's like, "This is why I told you not to play 90 minutes for Chile. This is why I told you." On the sideline, you could fully hear it.
Yeah, I seen that.
So that's where pretty much also. That's the first time I've seen it, but I don't know what year that was. But I'm sure like it's been getting worse since then. I haven't seen it since Pep Guardiola has become like mainstream. Like everybody's been.
Pretty mainstream. at
But
that
what's
time,
the where's
though.
the fine line here? Like, when it comes down to international football and club football, which has the higher, who has the most right into telling a player what to do and what he can't do?
Technically, the club.
Technically
Exactly.
the club,
Yeah.
but at the end, technically the player.
No, man. If someone pays your
If the
bills,
player wants to stay,
if your
he
boss
has to
tells you
stay.
I need you to work tomorrow, like, no, my other job told me I have to go, but they don't pay me there. But I'm gonna stay here because I like it working with them better than
I
working
gotta
with
volunteer.
Okay, sure. But
Sure.
who has the real power in this club? The club or the player? Because clearly the club wants the player
Club has.
It
has
comes
the
down-
power, but the player, if he leaves, what's the club gonna do
It's
about
the
it?
same.
They're gonna be
it's-
going
it's-
crazy.
It's the same.
You
thing.
think if Rafinha say, okay, if you're not gonna let me go, then I'm gonna go. You think Barcelona will be okay? Go. No, they'll be, we need you. Actually, you know what's like?
Tell them in
Okay,
the summer,
sure.
Get a fee.
There's two different
can't share
scenarios.
that.
There's two different scenarios. There's a scenario where, like, Arsenal, yes, I need the players as much as possible. Where if they want to represent their country, they can go, but I still need to play them anyways because I can't sanction them because I need them on the pitch. Or in the scenario where Lukaku left Napoli to go train in, I think it was Belgium or France, somewhere else, on his own, where the club literally told him, "No, I want you to stay here and train with Napoli."
Yeah.
He got sanctioned or he got in trouble. So it's that scenario where Napoli isn't competing in the league. They don't need a player like Lukaku to come and play because they have a player like Hoyland up top, replacement. They're not really fighting for anything in the moment, so they can sanction the player as much as they want because they didn't listen to what the club told them to do. And the other scenario, Arsenal, they need the players. So if these guys break the rules, Arteta's still gonna play them on the weekend. So
Yeah, at the end of the day, I think if Hinka Pitt said no, or like all the other players said no, I want to stay with England. You think Arteta's gonna not play them?
No, it needs
Of
them.
course, he's gonna play them.
Those are
You know
all
what I
like
mean?
pretty useful
Those are all
players.
their like a lot of starter players for the
Yeah,
team.
It's also arrogant to think like these players don't think they have like a fighting, like they have to fight for their place to play in the team. You know what
And
I mean?
that's what pisses me off the most. Like you said, Eze. Who the frick does this blood think he is that he thinks he made the England team? This guy thinks he made the England team already? All these players think they made those teams already? I understand, but have some respect.
Most of them. do.
Yeah, but have respect. That to me shows you have no respect for your nation. I'm sorry. I'm fighting for my nation over for my,
But don't you
my
think
club.
it's respect enough that they went and participated
No.
in at least one game?
No!
You're not called for
half-assing
one
it.
game, bro.
At that point, you're half-assing. At that point, I'd rather you stay back and give the opportunity to someone else who actually wants
Yeah,
to.
you're either
play.
full ass or you no ass.
Exactly.
No in
I don't know.
between.
Don't half-ass me.
I actually don't have.
No, I don't want you to
actually don't-
half-ass
I
me.
actually don't have a problem with it.
Of course you don't.
No, we know.
Of course you don't.
I don't have a
You
problem.
always
you love
you-
going against the grain.
Exactly.
I
You
do.
just love to rage bait.
I'm
And
edgy.
I mute this guy's mic right now.
You're not even rage baiting. Like
I'm
he's
edgy, I'm edgy.
I think he's just dumb.
Okay, no, think of it like this. Okay,
No.
listen.
No,
Let me
no.
land, man. I'm in.
You're gonna land. But you're gonna land in a bunch of bushes, bro.
I might, but maybe I'll land on the
Land on some
runway.
thorns, bro.
Maybe I'll land on the runway for at least some people.
Maybe on like a dirt trail.
Dude, so think of it like this. Gonna do a little water landing here. Dude, some of these players, right? One, these games are meaningless.
They're not.
You.
The games are meaningless.
They're
In
not
what way?
meaningless.
To you.
Games are meaningless, right? The fact that these players showed up, played in a game, gave it their all for that game, and they're going back now. Is it wrong? Yes. I don't have a problem with it because at the end of the day, it's giving someone else a chance, right? And for most of these guys, right, let's say, for example, Hincapié. He's on the plane. He's in the 11, 100%. Why not give someone else a chance, maybe prove himself to be that second up in the squad? Realistically speaking, if you're the gaffer, you guys are saying this is the most important window to get the squad to mesh to make these final decisions. Isn't it more important to figure out who your B guy is going to be if your A guy goes down?
Why call him up in the first place if you know he's might withdraw the squad?
He wants to play for his national team.
Well,
Clearly
he
not
doesn't.
enough.
Well, maybe, what do you mean? One game's not enough?
No.
And then give somebody else a chance?
But he doesn't give another player a chance. You might think you
What do
might
you mean?
oh, yeah.
Who's
you might,
playing in the second game?
Okay, see that's how you think of it.
That's the fact. What do you mean?
I'm thinking about that player who stayed home, who didn't go at all.
If they're not, to be fair, if they didn't get called at all,
See,
they're
that's how you
probably not
think.
making the squad.
And that's how you think, man.
That's
You don't
true.
give opportunities to these guys if
That's
they're not
true.
going there. What about like okay, maybe there's a guy again because there's situation like this. You bring this young kid who's
Mhm.
his first time going to the national team.
Yeah.
He might not actually go to the World Cup. He's
Yeah.
probably not going to the World Cup, but he's a youth product. He's
Yeah.
maybe 16, 17 years old. You give him that professional like experience of
Mhm.
being with an international team, being
Yeah.
in an international environment where it's not serious. It's not a
Yeah.
World Cup.
Yeah.
It's not a real tournament.
Yeah.
It's a friendly, but he has that experience to grow and see how it is. But now he loses that because Incapié thought, oh, let me go play one game and now let me go home.
No, but
So that goes totally against your first point of saying this is the most important time for the squad to mesh.
oh yeah.
Because then you're just fully saying these games are meaningless.
No, I'm.
What do you mean? No. Yes,
That-
no.
No. You're switching my words
So
now.
you're saying instead of bringing a first team player,
If
bring someone
Incapié
who's not
doesn't
going to
want to
play.
be there,
Yeah.
at least give the opportunity to a kid who can actually, learn from this. That's the minimum I'm seeing.
What do you mean the minimum? So what's he going to do? He's not going to play. He's going to show up.
You might
How
be,
is that good for meshing the squad?
you might be losing the plot.
How is that good for meshing the
No,
squad?
I'm
no,
saying
here,
if
let me give you the
Hincapié's
actual
not
thing.
there.
If Hincapié is there for the first game, do not leave after the first game. You have to stay with your team throughout the whole window. As I said, you should be gelling with your team at this moment because this is the time where chemistry is built.
But if he's not going to play, what's wrong?
I
with
don't
him
give a
going
shit if he
home a
doesn't
day
play.
early or 2
No.
days early?
You go home with your team.
Everyone's going to different places.
I don't care. But
Wait,
you go,
Everyone's on different
You
flights.
go home
You
with
leave
your
at the
team.
same
together.
time as everyone.
Wait,
bro.
but you said they're meaningless, the games.
I said you can say they're meaningless.
No, define meaningless.
I don't think they're meaningless.
Yeah, they're not meaningless.
He's not landing,
no,
bro.
not
You're not
Oh,
landing.
now they're
No,
not
you're
landing.
Because as soon as I brought up
You're
my
not
point, you
landing.
completely went out. You completely backed out of your first.
I
point.
did not back on my
because
first
you
point.
said let me just bring a player who's not going to play. Just
That's
so they can
the bare
experience it.
minimum I
like
said.
a Make-A-Wish kid.
I said that's bare minimum. Of course, you
Yeah,
should
but you
bring,
can't- you
you should
can't-
bring a player that obviously wants to play as well, who's actually have a chance. But the bare minimum, if he's not going to come, then you at least bring a kid who's going to
Yeah.
learn from that.
you can't
That's
can't
the
be
bare minimum.
you
I'm
can't be
saying.
bringing up kids like that.
So why
though.
would you bring up a kid
Yeah, you
if
can.
the games?
No,
are
no,
so,
right
if the
now-
games are so important. Why are you
Again,
calling him up?
You hear what I said? That's the bare minimum. Of course, you're going to bring another player who's actually going to have a fighting chance to make the club. I'm saying at least like bring a kid. If there's no one else that wants to come up, bring a kid who's going to learn from that. That's the bare minimum I'm
So
saying.
you think in this situation it's better for them to bring up someone who has no chance of playing at all
Yeah, I don't
to
agree.
get the experience
I
of
said bare
watching
minimum
people in training?
chance.
You think that's more important than bringing that first team player to at least get some match fitness and playing with the squad for
No,
one
but
game
he's
out of
saying
two?
if that first team player decides to just show up for half a game in one of the two games.
Yeah, but what's more valuable? What's more valuable for the Ecuadorian national team? Hincapié
Obviously-
being there for one game out of the two to mesh with his team?
Obviously,
or giving the kid a
Hincapié,
chance?
but if the scenario is like he's not going to bother to be there, then just don't come
He's
at
there
all.
for one of the games. I'm saying in this situation, what's better? One of the two games, you get your first team player there. He's training with the guys. He's playing in that game. Is that better or worse than bringing a kid who has no chance of playing?
That's better.
Yeah.
Okay, Incapié, but what's
My
better?
point is made.
It's
No,
a-
worse.
My
I would say worse.
No, but
My point's made.
it's about the focus though.
Exactly.
Like
Focus on what?
when international break comes, you're supposed to shift your focus to your national team.
Yeah, and he did.
No,
No, he
No,
didn't.
not
He had
fully.
Arsenal at the back. of
Not
his head.
fully,
not
and that's
fully.
why I don't think it is an advantage. Because if anything, that's lack of respect. And at the end, you say, okay, sure, you can probably play one game. I find you having a lack of respect worth more than how good you are in the field.
So
Did
how
he
is that
get
lack
did he
of
get subbed
respect?
off in the first game?
Yes.
Yeah.
What minute?
70th minute.
So let's say You don't think that he went into the game knowing that he's going to get subbed off in the 70th minute? He's got to fake an
of course,
injury.
of
Of course, because you're playing players.
I'll tell you right now, if he was there to play the full 90 minutes, but at the same time, who's to say that he wasn't going to get subbed off anyways? Because maybe the coach wanted to add a different new players to try different formation. Because it is still a friendly, and it is still a point where you get to try different things with the players that you have available to you at the time.
Yeah.
So we went from a 3 at the back with Dinkapié. We took him off and we went to a 4 at the back because maybe he's injured, and maybe this is a good time to try out how it would be like in a scenario where we have to go to 4 at the back.
Exactly.
He would be part of that 4 at the back, though.
No, not necessarily.
Maybe
He
not.
would
He'd
be.
a left back.
He would
He'd
be.
playing left
Not
back.
Yeah,
necessarily.
Stupinian-
He's
No,
way
he
better
plays
than
left back for
Stupinian.
Arsenal. He'd be
He's
playing
way better than
left
Stupinian.
Yes, but okay, but sure, he gets subbed off, but Stupinian still is in some good form right now. Give him some reps.
He
Yeah,
scored
but
one
it's-
goal against
exactly.
Milan. He's not.
But he's getting some good reps.
He's not in
in.
good form.
He
But
does.
give
He
him-
does. He barely plays for
He
Milan.
doesn't play for
But
Milan.
give him some minutes with the national team. Is that not important to give him play?
No,
with the
that's
national
fine,
team?
But he's still a player that could see minutes in the World Cup when it's
Yeah,
needed.
no, I know. That's fine. But Hincapié should be there. He should not be going home early.
And it's not like. Sorry, go Jay first. I'll let you.
It's not just about on pitch. It's off pitch too. The camaraderie with the guys, the leadership. Like if the younger, inexperienced guys who are in the squad are seeing the top players just cut,
Yeah.
how am I gonna focus
What do you
if
mean?
if our top players are not focused on our goal?
Now think
That
about
already
this.
tells me
I
you don't have the
see-
right mindset. You
Bro,
can't be
if
thinking about
I
other
see
people.
one of the
Nah,
best
come on,
players
bro.
on this national team dip, have no respect for what he's doing right here, I can do it too. Then
So-
clearly, when I'm at that level.
So are you
Thank
sa-
you
are-
very
so
much
are you
for
saying-
telling me how it is.
So are you saying just don't call
I
him
don't know
up?
what he's talking about.
Are you saying just don't call him up then because he has no respect?
Yes, bro. If, of course, I don't
so
care.
Don't call Hincapié for the World Cup.
I wouldn't.
What?
Okay.
Yes. Now, now
would.
you're just trying to back your ears.
No,
No,
but at the end of the
No,
day,
but the fact that like you're putting him in a box like
yeah,
that,
that's a bad
that
one.
like,
That's
oh,
horrible.
like he cannot care, but he's still one of the best players. He's still got to make the World Cup squad. That's a bad like mentality.
So,
I
you,
hate
so,
that.
you, so you're saying the
let-
same thing? You're
No,
saying the same
okay,
thing.
but you said the games are meaningless. You think that?
I don't think they're necessarily meaningless, but I think at the end of the day, it's these games have no meaning other than maybe rankings in the world. I don't know
Okay.
exactly, but it doesn't have any meaning for the World Cup. These are
No,
friendlies.
it does. It
It
does.
does.
This is a-
Answer this. Answer this.
do you
answer
know
this.
who? Do you know who Ecuador
experiment.
faced in these games?
Yes, I do.
Who are they facing?
Morocco and somebody else.
Morocco. What did Morocco just do?
They just won the AFCON.
Okay, who was the other team? Netherlands,
facing?
a European quality side. You think
Yeah.
that's not good practice for these
Well,
teams? Like
100%
Ecuador?
it is. I'm not saying it's not.
So then,
But
but
I'm
then you're
saying-
saying it's meaningless.
Because at the end of the day,
No, now you're
No, no,
trading
no.
your words.
I'm not changing my words. This is definitely good match practice for the squad. That's why they organize these.
Now
friendlies.
answer this.
But you're saying, but you saying that you're not going to call Hincapié because he left? That's a lie.
No, you are.
No.
But like,
You are, but there should be something done to him.
There's scenarios. There's the best team in the world in national team in France and Spain, and then there's the middle tier shirt Ecuador, whoever the other country. Then there's some of the smaller teams. Let's say one of them is Canada.
Mhm.
Right now, I couldn't tell you who our 11 players is, starting from our goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Imagine Sinclair's like, guys, I can't play this weekend. My team is fighting for top place. I'm not gonna come. Sinclair is not starting in the World Cup. He just lost his position
100%.
because he's not coming to those friendlies. So is that good or bad for the player?
Well, at the end of the day, like the player has to make a decision based on his own interests as well. Like if he knows that there's a
switching it up.
Wait,
No,
so
I'm
wait,
not.
so
Now you're
so you
switching it
so you,
up.
so you think dedication and focus is a case by case thing?
no, I think at the end of the day, like if you're a
Sounds like
if
it.
you're a
That's
player-
what it.
no,
That's what it sounds like
no,
you're
because At the
saying.
end of the day, if you're a player, right, who is making this decision, you're likely making this decision because you're either actually injured because we don't know these players actually.
nah, they're not
11,
injured.
11.
Right, I'm gonna say 11 is a little bit sus.
No,
but say,
okay,
for example,
they're all
Eze,
gonna be in
right?
the squad on the
They
weekend.
might
How much
be-
you wanna
they
bet?
might
They're-
very well
how
be.
much you wanna bet they're all in the
They
squad?
might be in the squad, but at the end of the day, like as a player, you're taking that risk. If you really think that no matter what, if I'm playing in these games or I'm not playing in these games or I'm playing in one of the two games, I'm on that plane. Fair play.
Isn't that disrespectful?
now,
play.
now answer this. Now,
play.
as a player like Hincapié, where he thinks, okay, I'm on the Ecuador national team. We're in the World Cup. I don't see myself making it past quarters. Semis would be a dream.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, being at the World Cup, being present, being color formation is a life goal on its own.
Mm-hmm.
But should I not mentally focus on winning Arsenal's first Premier League title in how many years and being an Ecuadorian who went to win a Premier League title with Arsenal?
No.
Would it not be bigger in the books than saying, "Oh, I made it to the quarters in the 2026 World Cup with Ecuador"?
No, I think at the end of the day, if you're a national player and you're accepting that call up, you have to bear the weight of both. You can't just say that one means more than the other.
Clearly, to him and those 11 players,
Well,
you might not think it is, but to people, to fans, it seems like that's what it is. Does it
But
not?
I'm sure Arteta's putting a lot of pressure on these
Okay,
guys.
but what is
Yes.
what is a fan gonna say? He's not gonna look into the in depths. Oh, Arteta's telling you this. It's if he sees a Hincapié not getting injured and saying, "Oh, he's leaving," but then just like, "What? He was clearly fine." What are you gonna think? That he's leaving because he clearly doesn't care.
Sure, like I'm sure the coaches gave the okay too, but like
Yeah, at the end of the day, I don't think any of this is happening without the okay from the federation.
it's from a fan standpoint, seeing this, it's not right.
Exactly.
I think they should be there the whole window no matter what. They shouldn't be going back to get fake recovery, whatever like they're going to get.
One thing is getting maybe Arteta sending an email to these coaches saying, "I understand the importance of the friendlies right now because I'm sure the gaffers communicate with each other like, hey, my player is playing with you. I want him to be there because I know you guys want him there. Play him in the first game. Please don't play him for the second game."
No, I would
Bro.
tell Arteta to F
Isn't
off.
that
Exactly.
Isn't
Bro,
that-
no,
isn't
but
that-
would you-
Piss off, lad.
Would you rather prefer an email from the managers telling him, "Hey, play in the first game, but don't play in the second game,"
No.
rather than my player just faking an injury in the first half?
No, Arteta can't tell me anything because I have a job too as a
We both-
national team
exactly.
manager.
I would
He can't tell me how to do my job.
I would tell.
I have my life's on the line. I have a contract. I gotta win games.
Facts.
I would be like, are you kidding me, Arteta? You're seriously emailing me this? You
But
can
you-
go F off.
But do you think that tying this friendly is going to cost you your job?
tying this friendly?
You're losing the friendly. It's going to cost you your
Losing
job.
both friendlies.
That's going to cost you your job.
No, but it's not gonna look good on you.
Bro,
Man.
Pierre Pochettino hasn't won a game with the national team in forever.
You guys
the
are fine,
American
man.
national team.
These guys are
He's not
fine.
losing his job.
But you think it's okay that he did that?
Me personally,
Lost.
like I don't have a problem like potentially not calling up guys who don't give a damn.
Yeah.
too.
Brazil's done it in the past.
But at the
Like
end of the day-
Brazil left Romario out of World Cup squads because he didn't give a damn.
Yeah.
Brazil like kicked the Rai out of the 1994 World Cup mid tournament because his attitude was
I
bad.
remember.
So it's
What
like
happened to
But
happened to Boateng?
but Brazil's not doing that today.
I wish they would. I wouldn't mind Vinny Jr. not being
They
in
don't
the
have the
squad.
balls to
You,
do that.
no,
bro.
but you would be okay if Vinny during the national to the World
With his
100%.
current attitude. I wouldn't care.
100%, bro.
But there is that
And-
there
and
isn't
that's-
that other player to replace him in that left wing.
And who
But-
cares?
but-
Brazil
step
back
up.
then Brazil had the options. Now you think of Vinny, who's on the left wing?
It could be anyone, bro.
Who?
But
That's the
what's
Kevin
that?
guy?
Martinelli could be there. Rafinha could be
Martinelli.
there,
And
bro.
then you guys are the same guys as saying that there's no such thing as a player bigger than the club. Clearly, it seems like you guys like that.
Oh,
Like what?
Clearly, it's what you guys are saying. That you guys, the club, the player is clearly bigger than the
Yeah,
club,
like
and even bigger, not even bigger than the club, bigger than the country is what you're saying.
if Vinny's,
Now I just made
if
you guys
Vinny's
both
pulling
quiet.
up the international break saying, I am cheesed, I have to be here when club football's at like a heated moment. Like, I don't care. We don't need to call him up. I don't care. I get he's one of the best players, but I don't care.
But he still showed up and he's still playing for the national.
Yeah, and he's
But the attitude.
chatting with the France players.
Yeah.
That actually caring
like
about the game.
attitude in all scenarios is bad for your team.
So you're okay with him just not coming to camp and not calling him up?
If his attitude like continued and like this is the result, yes. Like I wouldn't really care.
But
Bec-
do you think that's just on part of the Brazilian national team to just actually the fact they picked Ancelotti to begin with?
Like Vinny, like to
Vinny's
Because
always
Vinny
been
has a
that.
good relationship with Ancelotti, Ancelotti with Vinny. That
Nah, he would have been get called up regardless whether who was the coach.
Yeah,
It's
of
just
course he is.
CBF that makes those moves.
He's
not
one of the best
necessarily
players in the
coach.
world. Of course, gonna get called up.
not for Brazil. Like,
But I'm on the same boat as Jay. I don't care who you are.
Same.
You have to respect your club, your country, and that's just how it goes. Even if it's a friendly.
Bro.
I'm sorry.
I mean, Chiesa is technically still Italy's most like talented, like creative player at the moment. I don't think he has any right to be there because of his attitude,
He's not
regardless if
there.
he's injured or not.
He's not
No,
there.
I know, but
Yeah.
good.
At the end of the day, man, I think I don't have a problem with it. At the end of the day, like if a player is still making the commitment to go to travel halfway across the world to play in one game and
That's
be with
the
the
worst.
lads, I think that's okay.
That's the
But
worst.
at the end of the day,
attitude.
you guys are saying, oh, the player needs to stay one extra day to sit on the bench.
Like 4
For
days,
90
bro.
minutes?
3-4 days.
It's not just
No.
sitting on the bench though.
Yeah.
You're
No, but you're
that's the
focused
worst.
on the pitch strictly.
exactly. You
Yeah,
like
what?
how behind closed doors.
Behind closed
Off
doors,
the
what?
pitch is just as important.
I don't think
England,
it makes a difference,
England
man.
literally haven't performed in the World Cups because they hated each other.
and
There's
look
no
at their team.
camaraderie.
And look at their team. They're stars.
Everyone's
They're
dipping that they're
ballers.
England. I thought England's not going to win the World Cup, and a
We
lot of
already-
that.
we already knew that.
No, but like, why? A lot. They have the talent to do it. They have a deep ass team, but there's
So-
no camaraderie.
So 4 years ago,
Yeah.
the last World Cup, Did the players leave early?
England?
Friendlies. This hasn't happened before. It's a new thing.
Well, clearly it's not helping with the camaraderie.
They still lost. I don't
Yeah, but
think-
why
it
did they
has-
lose?
They're not good enough.
That's the
It
only
has-
reason?
Yeah, it has no correlation. It has no correlation. A player leaving a friendly training camp 1 or 2 days early has no correlation with that team winning the World Cup.
How would you
No, I
know?
think it's a factor.
It does with team dynamics though.
How would you know that?
Yeah,
You're
it
just
does.
saying
Yeah.
that.
It does.
Yeah,
You know,
how would you know that?
Like you talk so much like you're this expert.
So how do
Like
you
you're
know-
this
so how-
expert that
so
knows
how-
all this
So
stuff.
prove it to me that it is.
So prove it to me that's not.
Because
Bro, you gotta put
it's
yourself.
common
You
sense,
gotta put yourself
bro.
in the situation of the teammates, bro. Imagine like one of your best players is dipping out to focus on another mission.
Okay.
Meanwhile, you guys have to grind out with your other teammates.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
Oh no, I have a perfect example.
Yeah.
I play for 2 teams on Sunday, right? I'm
Okay.
gonna give an example of us.
Okay, you're playing men.
No. I'll give an example of us. I went to go play for the other team last week instead of our team. What'd you guys say?
Dude, we're busting.
Oh,
his
no,
That
what-
was cheese. That
No,
was
what'd you
cheese.
guys
That
say?
was cheese.
What'd you
I
guys
was
say?
a little
Good.
annoyed, but
Good,
it's your
good,
decision,
more
right?
playing time for
Exactly.
us.
Annoyed. Like, wow, oh, you guys doesn't care about the team. Wow. Bro, imagine a professional standpoint of it.
It'd be even worse.
Exactly. We're men's league.
Brother, we were busting your balls.
I don't know. They seem pretty
I
cheap.
wanted to off with this actually good example. I'm an owner
What?
of a McDonald's.
Oh.
Damn.
I have one employee who's
McKinkles.
absolutely disgusting at making burgers. He's so fast, so rapid. He's the fastest there is.
Rapid
Yeah.
But
plus.
he clocks in for half a shift.
Okay.
Half a shift.
Okay.
So he does half the shift. Oh, he's excellent. But the rest of the shift, he's not there. All right. He clocks out.
Yeah.
The rest of the guys there that are working those 8 hours, they might not be the fastest, but they're still good. How do you think those guys feel? How do you think the manager feels with that? The guy's coming in, clocking in for 4 hours, going crazy, and then he clocks out.
Where's he going?
Home.
Doesn't matter.
Yes, it does. Where's
How
he
does
going?
how,
The
how
McDonald's
does that
across the
where is he
street.
how does
going?
that
He's going to
affect,
Burger King.
How does that affect the rest of the team?
Where is he going?
How does that
No.
affect the rest of the
Doesn't
team? and
matter.
how,
That's
like-
a terrible.
I know. At the end of the
comparison.
do you not think a healthy locker room is important?
100%.
That's it.
But do you think that this is truly affecting the locker room?
Yes.
Yes,
probably a little
100%.
Do you
bit.
think Hincapié leaving a day early?
No, I think
Is affecting the locker
The
room.
guys are okay with him leaving. They understand his situation though, and Incapia is just one player though.
No,
Yeah.
No, but
But
again,
I know I'm saying
Yeah.
every player has their own case and scenario.
Okay, so
But
like,
again, that's an
as-
Ecuador.
If Califury left, that's fucking terrible.
That's what I'm saying.
which is not.
No.
No, but if he would have,
No, but again, why are we making this a case by case thing? This
That's
is
what it is.
respect and
It's a-
focus.
no,
No,
it's
it
a-
should, why it should be case by
It's a case by case.
No,
thing.
it
Oh,
shouldn't
that
be.
should not be treated like
It
that.
definitely is.
you think France care if they have Saliba leaving?
They don't give a shit.
They have the best
Okay.
team in the world.
Bro, England had 3 guys drop out.
That's
bro.
their issue. That's bad.
Okay.
That's
Imagine
How is
3 of your
their issue?
teammates
Yes,
backing out.
that's
How is their
bad.
issue? Because it doesn't affect your club. No,
At
it's
the end
still
of the
bad
day-
no matter
At
what.
the end of the day, if you're the England FA, then that's when you need to step in.
Oh, now someone should step in.
For you as just a person saying it,
Well,
it's okay.
three players from your team. If you actually think.
Oh,
Right?
so when it's
And-
more than one, it makes a difference.
Yeah,
Because
so
if-
more than
if-
one.
No, because if it was as important as you guys say to team dynamics.
No, not
Do
you're
not-
saying it.
No. I'm saying you guys are saying it's so important for team dynamics for these players not to leave early. Correct?
Okay, but now
Right.
you're saying it though.
No. I'm saying you guys said that.
Okay.
Right? Do you not think that if it was truly this important for these players to be there, that the gaffer and the FA wouldn't have said something?
Well, they can't do anything because you can't prove it.
What do you mean?
You can't prove that they're injured.
They can't say, okay, you're injured, but you can stay with the boys.
But then you're gonna say Arsenal want them back. He's injured and they have to do recovery.
But you're the FA. Stay.
You can't prove it, though. But what if you can't prove
We
it?
can give you treatment here.
What if
You
you
can't
can't prove
prove
it? And they
Can't
want to
prove
go
what?
back.
Can't prove
That
what?
they're
Or they wanna go
actually
back 'cause
injured
you
or
can't
not.
prove
So
it.
you can't prove that they're injured.
Yeah.
So
And they
you're
want to go
staying.
back
So you're staying.
because they're there. You don't have to stay there.
What if
You
there,
literally
there
do.
can, you never know. There can also be a clause saying that if any player
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
out in international
have to go back
duty
to
and
the
they
club.
get injured, they have to go back to the club.
That's how it is
You
usually.
just never know.
Okay, so there's a clause, and this whole argument we just had is meaningless.
No, that's what you think.
So if that clause is there, then let's say you introduce another clause where you miss your next domestic match
If
because
what
of you
though?
missing international.
Because you got hurt.
Yeah.
If
Hurt.
you got hurt in international duty and you get called back to the club, you cannot play in the upcoming match because you're injured.
exactly.
Technically, yeah.
If you're injured
They
enough
won't
to
let you
not,
stay
if you're
international?
injured enough to be able to go and
Yeah.
play the second match of an international break, but you're good in 4 days to go play club football, that's not an injury.
So what's the time frame though?
Give us.
You missed the
you have
match
to miss
week.
the match.
But what's the time frame?
Match week.
The next week.
So let's say, for example, you fly back on the Monday. Your next game is not
You're
until next
putting
Tuesday.
so many
a week later.
speculations.
It's a week later.
But that's impossible.
Why?
International breaks usually end on Tuesday
Mhm.
or Wednesday,
Yeah.
and the next game would be on a Saturday
Oh, but maybe
or a Sunday.
But maybe you have
It's
a
a 4-day
No,
window.
further back window.
James,
What
we're
is
not-
Ligue
we're
1
not
where
falling-
games get suspended?
We're not falling for your
What if it
gaslighting,
is?
bro. No.
What if it is?
No.
What if it's Liga? What if
No,
it's a
we're not doing
PSG
that. No,
player?
we're not doing that. We're not falling to your traps again.
I just
You're
wanted-
trying to set up everything perfectly
I
for
know.
your world.
I know.
No, it's 4 days.
I know. But where's the line? Where do you draw the line?
Nobody,
Can't
we're not
play the
drawing a
next
line.
game.
So it's 4 days.
No, we're not drawing a line for you so you can set
Yeah.
up something and try to dunk on
So
us.
it's 4 days. It's 4 days.
No,
Okay.
he's not playing next game.
Okay.
I just want to touch on one thing you said. You said it was meaningless. Do you think that or no?
No, I don't.
No, at like even a little bit. Is it a little bit meaningless?
I mean, it's not as meaningful as an actual international game at a tournament.
No.
Okay, yes. But would you
That's my answer.
would you say there's some meaninglessness to it? Okay, so why were you at the Canada game on Saturday and the game tomorrow?
Because we got tickets.
But it's meaningless.
Yeah. Something to do as a fan.
I just wanted to ask that.
Yeah, no, something
So
to do.
But there's
You
no
would-
such thing as a meaningless game. Every game has
wouldn't-
meaning.
you
Think
wouldn't
about
go
the
if you
fans,
didn't-
buddy. Think
You
about the
wouldn't
guys
go
who
if you
wanna
didn't get
see.
tickets?
Probably not.
I would.
Maybe you would. Maybe you would. Maybe you had
This is
something
on
else to do.
camera.
Maybe you would. I would go.
But it's meaningless.
Yeah, but I like watching football. I like to watch men's league games.
But why do you want to go watch those games? Who's playing?
Doesn't matter who's playing. I like to watch
Okay,
football. I like
You
to
think
watch
you want to
football.
go? You don't want to see Vinny play or Hincapie play? Oh,
It's a meaningless game, bro.
Meaningless game.
If I
I want to go. I don't want to go see the first team players. No, I don't want to go see.
So
those guys.
realistically speaking,
whoever you want.
So realistically speaking, you guys weren't going to go to the game because Alfonso Davies and
Of
Alistair Johnson
course,
weren't
but
playing.
what's the reason you want to go? You want to see the best players. Like that's the reason you want to go.
What happened?
Unfortunately,
No,
there's
no,
injuries,
no,
I'm
no, no,
sure,
no.
but like
But you
Yeah.
still went to the game.
Real
same,
injuries.
Same
though.
thing happened for the Portugal Mexico game when people said that. Sorry, when it was announced that Ronaldo wasn't going to be there, those ticket prices plummeted. Don't people just want to go watch good football players play?
You can still. But what if you just want to watch players play?
Exactly.
They're still at a good level. Doesn't matter if they're
And it's
no
the best
one's-
player in the
no
division.
one's saying that.
World class players.
no one's saying that. But
But-
look, what shows you?
What?
Ronaldo's not there. Prices go
Ticket
down.
Prices. What have to do with
Oh,
anything?
okay.
I got a good
Your best
way.
players.
I got a good way.
Who's making the money off? Who's making the money off the
What?
tickets?
No.
Who's making the money
It's
off the
funny
tickets?
because we're gonna finish the pod and James is gonna be like, I'll just waffle.
Yeah,
again."
just
Yeah,
waffle.
maybe.
Where's the
Maybe.
authenticity for the
Oh,
viewers?
okay, authenticity. You're talking about authenticity. That's kind of crazy.
I'm authentic for that. No, but hey, I don't waver on international football.
No, you're right. You're right. And like I said, I don't think they're meaningless. I think they're less meaningful than tournament games.
I don't know, you
Now you're
started.
changing your stance.
Yeah, you
No.
started
You
off
said
the argument.
initially
No.
they're
with
meaningless.
That's
Like,
like-
you asked me if it was meaningless, and I said they're less meaningful than tournament games.
No, but at the, be-
knew. We did not know that.
at the be-
Water's wet.
at the beginning when you were fighting with Dave, you said meaningless games.
Yeah, they are meaningless in comparison to.
No,
No.
Right?
You didn't say
Don't
in
start
comparison.
adding
to
things
anything.
now, buddy.
You're like putting
I'm just
asterisks on
saying.
things.
At the end of the day, I think I won the debate.
No, you didn't.
Like seven. It's like 14 against 1.
Well, it's not my fault.
I want to bring up a new debate here because we've had player comparisons, roll through social media last few days, weeks. We had Neymar versus Rooney. Heard Aguero versus Rooney on some different spaces.
A lot of Rooney.
Let me give you guys a comparison here. And again, these two are actually still playing. They're on the tail end, but let's kind of focus on overall body of work, even prime if you like. Who was better? Angel Di Maria or Antoine Griezmann?
Easy.
Is it?
It's the biggest game player of almost all time. Angel Di Maria. Scores like pretty much every Argentina final. He kind of carried Messi a lot of times to win these trophies that he's won. Griezmann, yes, he's made 3rd place in Ballon d'Or. Trust me, if you give Di Maria a team that he could have starred on. Like, let's say he was a star of that Real Madrid team, Ronaldo's not there, he would have been in those Ballon d'Ors because he's that
I
good.
think Griezmann was the star of the France team.
He was one of the stars, yeah.
So you don't think Di Maria was one of the stars?
He was, but there was Messi on the team.
Mbappe.
Okay, Messi and then Mbappe.
Pretty similar level when it comes to like Ballon d'Or conversation.
That was also an 18, 19-year-old Mbappe.
Pogba.
First World Cup.
What about Pogba?
Yeah. He's a forward though, Griezmann.
For France?
Yeah.
He's a forward.
He's a 10.
He's a 10.
He's
He's a
man.
forward.
The midfielder.
He's in an advanced stage.
He's a
these
second.
days.
He's a second striker.
That's a
So okay, what are you gonna say, Griezmann? Can you tell me why Griezmann?
What was the
'Cause his
question
World
again?
Cup?
The better football
James
player?
just wants to start
better
a fight.
player, better
Yeah.
player.
Better player, and Griezmann.
Nah, Di Maria carried teams.
Griezmann's a better player for sure.
Why so?
Work rates.
Not work rates, because I think at the end of the day, man, like he's someone who did it for Atletico for sure, right? And he was the main.
He's
guy-
never won a La Liga. You mean he's never won a La Liga?
Okay, doesn't matter.
So what is he?
That tells a lot.
What has he done for Atletico?
What do you mean? He was their main guy.
Whoa!
But do you
He's the
think?
main guy.
Do
He
you?
made them
Of
relevant.
course,
He
of
made them
course,
relevant.
of course.
Yeah.
Atletico Madrid fans will say, of course, yeah, he's the main guy. He, we're gonna remember him for like, but for the neutral fan, the fan that's just standard football fan,
Mhm.
who's gonna know more? Di Maria in those big moments when he scored those goals, or
Yeah.
or Griezmann because he was good at Atletico Madrid. And so like you said that he was kind of overshadowed. What do you think? What do you say he was overshadowed by Mbappe in that World Cup?
So who wasn't?
Yeah, Mbappe was
Exactly.
the best player at that.
Who
World
wasn't?
Cup.
Exactly.
Still.
Who was the big guy? Like when you think about that World Cup, Argentina, of course, Messi, but Di Maria had a huge part in that.
Wait a minute. What are we doing?
What do you mean?
You tell me.
Because was Angel Di Maria ever the best player of an international tournament?
Can't when Messi's there. Messi's gonna
Can't.
be the best player.
He
Messi's
can't.
been the best player of 2 World Cups.
Okay, but
Sounds like
No,
an
bro,
excuse.
you're talking like it's like Messi's not like he's a normal player.
no,
It's
100%,
Messi.
100%.
Well,
But
no
like,
one's gonna ever be better than
but
him.
like again, was yes or no? Was he?
he wasn't because he plays with Messi.
Antoine Griezmann was best player at Euro 2016, arguably best player World Cup 2018. Also has a World Cup final goal.
Arguably, it wasn't though.
Why?
Wasn't the best player. Who was the best player?
You tell me.
Modric.
Didn't win.
Worst team,
A lot of people would argue Griezmann was the best player at the 2018 World Cup.
but he wasn't.
Third place in Ballon d'Or.
Trust me, if Di Maria
What-
had his
Wait.
same,
How about this one? Has Di Maria ever been the best player on his team?
yeah, Juve, Benfica.
his time at Madrid, United. Who's the
No,
who
he
was-
sucked at United.
Oh, that first season.
No, he failed at United.
That
But
first season, he was disgusting.
Griezmann failed at Barca, so it equals.
Sounds
Cancels out.
At PSG, it was pretty damn good too.
wasn't the best player on the team. Though.
Yeah, because was that when Ibra was there still? I can't
Wasn't
remember.
the best player on the team.
But like he just like that type of player that just will overlook him for some reason.
Where's he
He's-
playing right now? Rosario? Best player there, probably, no?
Yeah, he's probably the best player in the league.
Who do you got?
I think it's tough, man. Like Griezmann and Di Maria, you could say Griezmann has the more notable achievements in a way. You know, the Ballon d'Or podium. Talk about him being the best player in the World Cup and whatnot. But I think when it comes to watching these players play, I feel like Di Maria is more easier on the eye. He also has 10th most assists in football. Period. I think 258 or 259 assists.
Damn.
10th most out of every player that's ever played the game, which is crazy, something you can't look past. Also, like we were mentioning before, Di Maria was instrumental for all of Argentina's trophies that they've won.
Not everyone.
Can maybe
Many.
can you not say the same?
No,
Cooked
no.
Brazil in that final, right? 2022, Gordon final, right? So he's been instrumental in pretty much every international final he's played. He was absolutely tearing it up at Real Madrid. United, we don't talk about. Juve, he was a good player as well too. Benfica, amazing,
PSG.
right?
He was good at PSG.
he was really good.
Good
Really
PSG
good
as well
PSG.
too. You could say Griezmann failed at Barcelona, but who was he competing with in that position, right? So the outlier.
Oh, okay. So when it's Griezmann against Messi at Barcelona, it's fine. But when it's Messi,
No,
and
I'm
Di
saying the
Maria-
outlier in both these, players' situations here is
Is
Messi, right? Like
Yeah.
you're comparing them to Messi. Why wasn't Di Maria the best player on Argentina? It was because of Messi.
Yeah.
Why wasn't Griezmann performing for Barcelona? It was because of Messi.
Yeah.
So you gotta pick and choose, like, right?
But if you look at
Facts.
flyers, right? I think Griezmann is just a little bit more complete.
Well,
Yeah, let's remove accolades, achievements, team achievements, individual achievements for a second. Who is the better footballer? Who's better at football?
Di Maria.
Di Maria. I'm taking Di
Di
Maria.
Maria.
If I'm making a team and I have to pick one of them first, I'm taking Di Maria.
Tell me why Griezmann though.
He's got the it
He's a-
factor.
The only thing he's better at is tracking back.
Scoring goals.
No,
No,
bro,
he's not known for
Di
scoring.
Maria
goals.
scores in finals. What
I've-
did Griezmann
I've
do?
He
never
scored
heard
in a final,
Yeah, which one?
World Cup.
Against Croatia when it was
Yeah.
4-1.
score.
Oh,
Di Maria scored the winning goal.
It was a
2022.
blowout.
Like,
It was a blowout.
if I want someone to score goals and meaningful goals, I'm taking Di Maria.
Bro,
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but I never heard a slander name for Di Maria.
I'm saying.
Nah,
Bro, at Barca, we were calling him Cardio Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Griezmann, Cardio Man, bro.
Yeah. And
And like that's the thing too. Like I
Cardio.
like that similarity. You have when Griezmann played with Messi and when Di Maria played with Messi. When Griezmann played with Messi, Griezmann wasn't even the second best player. He was not even up there with like fighting. We can say with that Messi and Di Maria was arguably second best in that team.
Mm.
He was the
not
second best.
arguably, he was.
He was the next guy in line as like the guy that was taking the mantle.
So basically, what you're saying is it's the Messi test. So if you could play well with Messi, then you're that much better.
He
But
played-
if you
I feel
can't,
like-
then you're
I feel
not.
like that's one way you can look at it.
But the
Some way
thing-
that you can find that similarity and pick out those little key points.
Is this something we could also attribute to Dybala? He couldn't perform when he played with Messi.
Yeah.
So is he really, a top player?
I think it's different because at the end of the day, like when you're looking at Di Maria, he wasn't necessarily playing in the same position as Messi. Like Messi for the national team has always played more central,
Sure, but they occupy the same spaces.
but he plays more central. They can coexist, right? When you're looking at Griezmann, he's not going to be able to coexist with Messi because no matter what you do, he's going to be playing in a position that's unnatural. Di Maria is naturally right winger. Only position he can play, right wing.
Sure, but
Right?
Griezmann could play the 10. Messi was playing right wing, for example. But they
Messi
both
but-
shift into that
but
right
Messi
half
wasn't
space.
playing right
Didn't
wing.
Dybala score that goal against? Sorry, didn't Di Maria score that goal against France on the left side?
No.
Wasn't he on the left
left
side?
side.
And then didn't the ball go over and he was on the left side and he finished
Yes.
the bottom right corner?
Yeah.
You're right.
Oh, maybe they.
So
A natural position.
So he found
It's an
he found himself in the position in one time.
okay, so Griezmann can't do that though. Can't find
You-
himself in
you
different
think,
positions.
You think Griezmann can't play? You think he can't score a goal anywhere but centrally? What are you saying?
You're saying that Griezmann can't coexist with Messi because they play the same type of position role.
So you're saying that Di Maria, because he scored one goal from the left side, he
I'm
can play that position.
I'm saying that if Di Maria is able to clearly do it on another side, if he's clearly has an impact on the other side too,
Okay.
then why can't Griezmann do it in a different way?
So you don't-
Barca tried it.
So
Barca tried playing him in different
Griezmann didn't
positions.
score any goals for Barcelona. in other
Not big ones
positions.
that I remember.
So he didn't score any goals.
Of course he did.
Okay.
But then again, why are you bringing those? Like, that's the
You-
easy.
you-
You're trying to find
you-
the easiest win for yourself.
What do you mean? You,
That-
brought,
that-
you brought up a singular goal that came from the left wing.
Yeah, a massive goal
It's
for
one goal.
Argentina
It's one goal.
in the World Cup
The
final.
magnitude of the goal.
Of course,
the
Griezmann scored
magnitude-
goals for Barcelona.
Exactly,
I'm
but
not saying that.
The magnitude
saying-
of the goal doesn't matter.
Okay, now it doesn't matter.
It never did. He said, "Take out the accolades. Who's the better player?" We're not
Di
talking
Maria.
about accolades.
But what's better about Griezmann?
He's a better goal scorer.
No, he's not though. Who's more clutch? Who's the more clutch goal scorer?
That's not the question I asked. I said, "Who's the better goal scorer?"
Why? Because he's closer to the net.
Because he scores more goals.
He's closer to the net. That's why.
Because he scores more goals.
Does he have more goals than Di Maria?
Almost certain.
Ah,
Almost
check.
certain.
Okay, but when you're a second striker, I'd hope you score more goals compared to a right mid, right wing.
Well, he did. He scored more goals.
Okay, who has more assists?
Probably Di Maria.
Who's more clutch?
You can say Griezmann's.
No,
pretty
Di
clutch.
Maria. Who's the better team player?
Griezmann.
Probably Di Maria because he could play with everybody.
Okay.
He's
Based
played with
on
Ronaldo,
what? Based on-
Messi. He's played for every top team.
So he's played with two top players. He's a better team player.
Griezmann couldn't do it with a top player.
What do you mean?
We just talked about it.
Okay.
Better dribbler. Wait, better dribbler.
Probably Griezmann.
Okay, you're
Yeah,
out, you're out
sure.
to lunch.
Okay.
Alright,
Okay. Okay. Let me ask this: who had the better peak?
Angel Di Maria.
When was his peak?
Whole career was his peak.
Madrid?
No, honestly, no, Madrid. But he didn't win the World Cup then. But yeah, probably Madrid. Scored a lot of big goals.
Okay, so you're saying 2014 Di Maria hit a higher level than like 2016 Griezmann?
That Griezmann.
When Griezmann scored 6 goals at Euro 2016, brought France to the final, brought Atletico Madrid to the final, was, hotline blinging after every goal.
nah, he
That was a
he had
pretty
good
high
year.
peak.
Yeah.
Third
No, no.
Ballon d'Or podium.
I'll give Griezmann. He had a probably better
What?
year.
I wonder, what's Angel Di Maria's highest ever Ballon d'Or finish?
Couldn't tell you. I have no-
Ballon d'Or, Schmallon d'Or, bro. Does it really
Valid.
matter in the grand scheme of things?
Valid.
I mean,
I think
you're
the
right.
best way is to kind of put it is like you said, who's better? Who would you have on your team? If you could only have one of them on your team right now, to perform in the next game.
Like in their
You
prime.
need
you're
them to
saying.
in their prime for the next match.
So I get them at their peak.
at their peak.
Griezmann.
I guess.
No, I think Di Maria. Sorry.
We don't have to apologize. You don't have to
I'm
Like-
taking Di
apologize.
Maria too.
Like, are we talking about a final or just a regular game?
Just like any game, man.
I'm getting
Next
them,
game is
if
the
I'm
matters,
getting
man.
them for their peak. Give me Griezmann.
Like-
Because Di Maria never reached the peak that Griezmann peaked.
But he had. I'm
He
saying. But
was-
again, I'm saying for the next match, just one game.
Okay.
I'm looking at those big moments.
Di
picking
Maria,
Di Maria.
finished 10th place in 2014. The same year, they got the La Decima for Real Madrid.
Mm.
You
Not bad.
You finished top 10.
Not bad.
What are you guys choosing?
I'm Di Maria every day.
So Di Maria and Griezmann in terms of goals, Griezmann has 342 all comps. Angel Di Maria has 235, but Di Maria also doubles him in assists with 280 assists versus 130.
So GA's kind of even in that regard.
And one's a winger. One's more essentially in the midfield.
Griezmann
He's a
played on the
striker.
left side too.
Yeah, at the start of his career or so. But even then, you're still involved in the goal.
Yeah, like
of
James
them are
said.
involved.
Like James said, Maria's right winger. That's it.
But can you say versatility is a point for Griezmann though?
No, he sucked the versatility. He couldn't
Really
do the
not.
Barca.
He couldn't play left wing for Sociedad.
He couldn't do the Barca.
He couldn't play left wing for Sociedad.
Okay,
years ago.
I guess he forgot how to do it then.
That's years ago. That was when
I
you
think he can
bring
play just
coming
fine.
up.
You don't think that he could play left wing in 2002? What do you think now?
Nah, not that long.
Okay, obviously, but like this guy's
Come on.
bringing up like his first years he's played.
20 goal season in Sociedad.
Okay, but how long ago was that? He can't play there.
2013.
He couldn't play there ever since he left Sociedad. He couldn't play on the wing anymore.
For France, Griezmann's played like every position: 9, 10, advanced 8,
Versatility.
wing.
That's just called free roam.
But would you rather be a master of none or specialist in one?
Specialist in one.
Specialist in one.
Specialist in one, but I'm still taking Griezmann for one game.
Yeah.
Better peak.
I think
Better
James
peak.
today just wants to go against everyone.
No, I'm
that's
just
his. That,
saying.
this
No,
is
Jay-
James's
Jay
episode
thinks
today.
Griezmann too.
I think Griezmann.
You're
man.
taking Griezmann too, Jay?
Nah, I like Di Maria.
I
Like,
him too, but if I had to choose one,
oh, they're both left-footed actually.
You know, Di Maria scored 41 goals from the left side, playing a left-sided position.
not bad.
What a player.
Ooh,
Not bad.
not bad.
What club or like
I don't know, just
scattered?
play position here.
Oh. Interesting.
Or predominant right winger?
Wait, so Dan, who are you with? I can't tell.
It's a Di Maria.
Di
Di
Maria.
Maria, you're
I'm
with
taking
who?
Di Maria.
If I want someone to play, it
Maria.
depends on the position too and what I ask for them because they're different players.
They're different.
Just
players.
pick someone. I'm picking Di Maria.
The better player
We're
is
just
Di
asking
Maria.
too much now. Yeah.
Does the answer change if it's for your club?
For my club?
Yeah.
Nah, Di Maria just does a
Like
job,
you're
man.
saying, like
Of course it
currently,
changes,
Like,
like-
you're picking a player for your team right now. Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying Di Maria or Griezmann prime playing for your club right now.
No, it doesn't change. Because I think at the end of the day, like if you're looking at prime, like prime Griezmann is the better player, no matter what club he's on.
I'm not
Right.
taking any of those guys over Lamine Yamal. I'm sorry.
I don't know about
Would you
that.
take prime Di Maria over Yamal?
You know, Griezmann is not a right winger.
That's what I'm saying. That's why the debate doesn't make sense. I'm obviously taking Griezmann. There's no chance I'm taking Di Maria.
No, you said
Okay,
neither
okay.
of those players.
Someone clip that.
I would choose a 16-year-old emo player over
100%.
Di Maria.
100%.
18 actually.
He's been 18
This
for
guy's
18
changing
years.
his character like pro clubs every week. One week has a headband. The other
I like
week-
the headband though. I like the headband look.
Headman suits him, bro.
Yeah,
It
he's got
does
some
suit
aura.
him.
Like
With the-
everything else suits him.
And
With
he doesn't
the
get
curls.
What doesn't
that.
suit him?
Yeah.
Watch, bro.
What doesn't suit him?
Exactly. What doesn't suit him?
You guys are
Oh, what doesn't
glazing.
suit him when his hair was like bleached blonde?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
when he first
No.
started bleaching, bro. That shit looked.
Yeah, yeah.
Yo, what
I
was he
like
doing?
that.
And when he first got tall, the height didn't suit him. But now he's good. Now he's good.
Yeah, that
still.
was a fun debate I wanted to bring up. So thanks for participating, guys.
Say like who you picked yet, or because you just kind of ducking the question.
Yeah, he's like, oh, they're both left-footed.
You're just ducking the
Yeah.
question.
That's how he's.
And you try to escape out the back door. I'm bringing you back
I love Di Maria's style of play.
You loved watching him in Madrid?
Honestly, yeah, that La Decima year, he was
in. He's exciting.
sick. He was
Exciting
he was
player.
exciting to watch.
Is Rabona?
Griezmann was very exciting in like 2016, 17. Like he was and he even like world stardom. Like he reached like pretty high heights
He's
at
a
that
menace,
point.
man. He's a menace.
But
The hair.
I like Di Maria's playing style a lot. So style wise, I'd go Di Maria.
He's
El
just more,
Fideo, bro. El
just more
Fideo.
talented. Just more talented, I think. He has the more natural talent.
Yeah, but let us know who you guys would rather, or who you guys think is better, Di Maria or Griezmann.
Griezmann.
Think we wrap her up there, boys?
Why don't we get some predictions in?
Oh yeah, I
Predictions could be
forgot about
cheeky.
the.
Because
Forgot about that though.
guys, Tuesday, which is when you may be seeing this, or potentially after, some big games going down. Obviously, Italy versus Bosnia is the marquee one. You know, not to mention Poland versus Sweden. Canada taking on Tunisia, of course, amongst others. But Italy, Bosnia. Does Italy qualify? Is this the time? This is the final hurdle before World Cup.
They better.
Are we banking on Italy?
They pretty damn better.
We're just getting right into it, huh?
They better win within 90 minutes. They will win within 90 minutes. That's my prediction. But
Make a bet on it.
I already did. But in the slightest that it goes to past 90 minutes, they lose.
You
Why?
think so?
I just feel it.
You don't think that the depth kind of comes into
I-
play?
I
Like, when do you think Italy has maybe some better depth?
I think the home stadium of Bosnia, like those guys are nuts over there. The stadium looks cold.
Yeah, they're not playing. I think in like their usual home stadium. It's like one of those kind of like off.
I don't know. Dan
Right.
showed me a picture of what it looks like today. It looks like a scary
It looks
ground.
rustic.
It's gonna be
for sure.
snowy, no?
Yeah, and the
Yeah.
fans are very close to the pitch.
Are
Yeah.
they?
Very close to the pitch.
So I feel like over 90 minutes of that could be tough. I think Italy win within 90 minutes.
The
2-0.
hostile environment is what the streets are saying. But I'm also saying that like apparently like the pitch conditions and the pitch quality might actually favor Italy because Italy play a less pleasant style of football. Bosnia actually play a more possession oriented. They have more
parked the
quality
bus.
players. They like to play with the ball. And because of that, they may actually be at a disadvantage.
They parked the bus.
The streets are saying, man.
They park and
Saw it-
counter.
saw it on Twitter.
If we watched against Wales, they just parked.
Supposed to be a rainy game apparently. 7 degrees and rainy.
Cold.
It's not terrible weather, to be honest.
Yeah, it could be worse, right?
I've seen worse.
So what do you think Italy need to do to win this game?
Win in 90 minutes.
No, like, but like, who do they need to neutralize a player? What's the tactic?
Nah, they gotta knock. Crossing can't be the only tactic. Like this Bosnia team's backline, I'm pretty sure like they're all over like 6'3", so they're pretty damn big. Crossing won't be effective unless like Pio is played, but Pio's not starting. We already know that he's going with the exact same lineup. So yeah, you got to figure out how to get into that box by passing, guys. That's a thing. Passing, not crossing. But yeah, our main thing can't be crossing all the time.
Yeah, you were saying last time on our last watch along for the last game, they were playing donut ball. They had no midfield, right?
Yeah, literally.
So obviously there has to be something that has to be fixed in there. But I think the biggest problem is who are you playing up top?
It's Rategi and Keane. He's playing the exact same too. But
Is he?
I would play Pio Esposito over.
Is that what's
Rategi.
projected though? Those two up top?
It's the exact same lineup. That's the projection.
Yeah.
What if he's just
Wow.
messing with the Bosnia gaffer though?
Up,
Nah.
I saw they were playing mind games with each
Bro,
other.
did you
Yeah,
see that? There was a
yeah.
spy?
there's a spy.
Italian spy at the Bosnia
I saw
training
the spy, but-
camp?
But even too, Gattuso was saying too, like, 'cause apparently, like, the gaffer was saying something. The Bosnian gaffer was saying something about like, the playing style and how they're gonna play more possession oriented, this and that. And then Gattuso just basically called him out. Like, I know you're lying. Guess I know you like to gamble or something like that. Because apparently, like the gaffer had like a gambling thing, like a gambling like.
And that is
call-out.
Gattuso though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Gattuso just called him out saying, "I know you like to gamble, but I know you're not gonna take that risk playing possession against us or something like that." He's like, "I know
Come
exactly
on.
how you're gonna play."
Nine games.
So there's definitely like I think there's a little bit of like animosity between. I think of all the ties, like I think there's the most almost bad blood between these two teams. It's like the whole, the Italian players laughing and getting excited when they drew Bosnia. Obviously, I think the Bosnia player is going to have a little bit of a chip on their shoulder. They're going to be playing with maybe a little bit more intensity and aggression than they would have already. The fans, I think, will even be more hostile too. So I think it's going to be a tough game. It's going to be a lot tougher than I think it would have been if some of this other stuff, antics, maybe didn't happen. I think Bosnia now they're playing with a little bit of more pride.
Yeah.
They're already very
Yeah,
proud.
yeah. I mean, like you said, after Italy beat Northern Ireland, there was a clip. You see DiMarco and Vicario, amongst some other players, they're selling when Bosnia beat Wales, and they found out they're gonna play Bosnia.
Yeah.
Hey, if Italy lose, that clip is gonna do numbers. It's gonna be generational.
Oh yeah, the edits will be crazy. But DiMarco came out and said like, "Oh, it's because I want to see Dzeko. I want to play Dzeko."
out of context in it.
Yeah, he's like, I actually called Dzeko after congratulating him and stuff,
sure,
but
sure.
obviously that's not it because Vicario does not know Dzeko. So
I would love.
Maybe know someone else, bro.
I would love if someone like interviewed Jacko and asked him that. He's like, Oh,
You never called me.
sorry, what? Not a chance.
How about well, that's Italy, Bosnia. I think. Do we all have Italy, by the way?
Let's everyone.
We
give,
need
everyone,
to have Italy.
Everyone give their predictions, and then we'll come to a pick.
Okay,
I got
sure.
2-0. I'll go right away. 2-0 Italy.
Nah, you don't need to get a score. Just give me the winner.
Italy win.
Go ahead.
I mean, because James said his name and no one like answered.
Everyone's just quiet.
I
Like,
said
say
it.
your
I
picks.
answered.
Say your bloody picks, man.
But look, Italy played garbage last game, but they impressed me in the sense that they just got the job done somehow. Like I would normally say Bosnia after that performance. Like my head is telling me Bosnia, but my heart's telling me Italy.
Damn.
That's the thing.
The heart's usually right.
Yeah, my
Heart
heart.
wants what it wants.
Yes.
Because Moise Keane's Italy goal scoring record is low-key underrated.
Hey,
Can you
He's
Better
sco-
than
Can
Totti's.
you break the record?
He's on like
He's at
pace.
12.
He's on pace.
That'd be crazy to think about it, bro. He
Yeah.
breaks the Italian.
Yeah.
goal
why the
scoring
pie
record.
is Netherlands?
Come on, bro.
What does the pie have to do with Moise Keane?
Because who's the pie?
Much better player than Moise Keane.
You think?
Yeah.
I
come on,
mean,
bro.
Depay reached some pretty big heights in his career.
He's pretty mid.
Keane's
Come
young,
on,
but
bro.
He didn't do anything at big clubs.
Axie.
No, he did
What's
good
he
in
do-
Liga, just like Depay.
What's he doing at a med club right now?
No, he's got to leave that club. That club's dead.
He's gotta leave that club.
Okay. So Italy.
What's the saying? Third time's a charm.
Oh.
I think Italy finally do it. Their record against Bosnia actually in the last 10 years, 4 wins, 1 draw, 0 losses. I think they go to 5 wins, 1
Beautiful.
draw, 0 losses.
oh,
I like that record.
I got Italy as well. Fog, obviously.
Italia, man. You better do it for
There
us,
you
man.
go.
For
Yeah,
us, eh?
let us know.
Who's us? Who's
Bosnia.
us?
it's very important for Italy to win for us.
What about that smirk?
It's
What about that
legit
smirk?
important for us too.
No, I'd obviously love Italy to be there, but I think
No, you
Bosnia's
wouldn't.
gonna take
Yeah,
it. No,
because
no,
that's
I'm
the
being serious. I'd love Italy to be there.
But you
James
think
and
Bosnia-
Spatty love to just switch spots.
I
Let me
think-
sit on the hot seat now.
What?
James and Dan love to sit on that hot seat where they always have to be
Oh.
different.
Who else? No one said Bosnia. Everyone said Italy.
For
You said Bosnia
friend of the
too.
pod, BL dude's sake, it'd be cool to see Bosnia go through.
Shout out BL, dude, man.
Like fair
Round of
play,
the
BL
ball.
dude, but we gotta see Bosnia not there.
Yeah. Unlucky draw.
Sorry, BL.
Draw. Okay, so we're locking in Italy.
Yeah.
Next match.
I mean,
Denmark?
Poland's gonna take it to Sweden, man.
That's a
I
good
got
game.
Poland as well.
That's a good game, but I don't know, Sweden looked good in the last game. 3-0 to Ukraine, or was it was 3? I believe it was 3-0.
They did, and-
Joker's a hat trick, no?
Yeah, Jokeris hat trick, but I don't believe in him like that, bro. Like he's not gonna
Jay
perform
does.
now. He's not gonna perform now. Like when it comes to big games, like Jokeris, Lewandowski.
Yeah.
Who you picking?
Nah, Lewandowski, but like Jay would pick Gyökeres.
I don't think he would.
Also, 2022 World Cup, Poland beat Sweden in the playoffs to qualify. So,
I
do
got
they get
Poland.
revenge or do Poland go 2 for 2?
I personally got Poland.
I would rather Poland, but I don't know. Sweden played good last game, so they look kind of dangerous.
So you're taking
So choose.
I'm taking Sweden. Yeah.
I'd actually rather them have Isaac because him and Gyökeres can't coexist.
Yeah.
It sounds like the same thing with Liverpool.
Yeah.
What do you guys got?
If I have to put my money on someone to score and to win the game for me, Lewandowski. Poland's winning.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Lewandowski. Goal. Poland win.
Polska, bro. You got the World Cup.
Poland sweep. Now he's trying to be the odd one out now. Huh?
Yeah,
Why
now
you trying
you're
to
on
be
the
different,
seat.
man?
Bro,
Why
what's
you trying
wrong
to
with
be so
you?
different, man. Sweden.
Such a weirdo,
Man,
bro.
you're so weird, man. Why are you being so different? Just pick Poland like the
Sure,
rest
bro.
of us.
Let's talk about Turkey and Kosovo. I feel like that's gonna be a underrated game
Yeah.
just because Yildiz is gonna score like 6 goals. I think.
Has he ever
Yeah,
scored more than
I'm
one goal in a
joking.
game?
I'm joking, but I got Turkey.
He
for
scored a
that.
hat trick in his career.
I don't think he has.
I know, but Turkey going through there.
Turkey,
You got
Turkey.
officially now.
Turkey.
I got Kosovo, actually, interestingly enough.
Because of Zagrova?
No, not necessarily Zagrova. I think, you know what? They just,
Muriki, that's why.
but they got Moriki, they have Finik Aslani. They have a dynamic little duo up top that I think can cause some problems for that Turkish backline. And I think they're a very stout team. They're gonna be very frustrating, I think, to play against. And they're at home as well. I think the home advantage here could maybe play into things as well.
I don't get how the home advantage works, by the way.
Like in terms of like who did
Like
who gets home.
how did
Flip of the coin in it.
Yeah, that I don't know. That I have no idea. So I'm not gonna
Like-
give you a factual.
how did
option.
Bosnia get it?
That I don't know. That I couldn't tell you. But anyway, I got Kosovo winning.
I think this is gonna be a tricky one, low key, bro. I can see this game going past 90, but I see Turkey coming out on top.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean Turkey Arda Güler statement game.
Yeah.
Legacy game actually.
So is he Turkey's most important player?
No.
Yeah, actually.
Oh. Yildiz.
You be watching Turkey like that?
The Arda was
No,
sick.
you
You're
don't.
gonna have to be.
Arda was sick at the Euro.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna go for Turkey as well. I think I saw a clip of Yildiz. He had a sick ass dribble on the left hand side. He went to like two guys and
What's new, man?
he looks good, bro. Yildiz, I'm starting to see the light, Batty. I'm starting to see the light in him. He's a baller.
About time,
baller.
man.
He's a baller. He's not better than you. He's not better than Yamal, but
Took you a while.
he's
to
a
wow.
baller. I got Turkey.
Are there any other big games?
Yeah, there's Denmark, Czechia. And then there was obviously we'll talk about Canada after this.
That's an interesting one.
That's a tough
Denmark,
one, man. I think overall the better team, right? They
Denmark's solid, man. They've been solid for like years now.
been solid for sure. But I don't know. Czechia, they had a pretty impressive performance in the first game against Ireland. I think they were underdogs, but they really took it to them.
Look at the pens.
And Patrick Schick too. Like I think he could be a bit of a wild card. You know, he's a very experienced striker. Played on some big teams. I think it's gonna be can Denmark kind of hold them down? I got Czechia.
They
I got
got
Czechia.
they got a cool team. They got their whole back line's pretty much Bundesliga players.
Who?
Czech.
Premier League doing it.
Yeah, and they have like West Ham. But
Wolves.
I think Denmark's too strong, man. I think Eriksson is deserving of like his 5th World Cup this one.
Playing, yeah.
Yeah, apparently he's getting called up again. Like
Number
Eriksson-
10.
Eriksson's
I think it's
playing,
his
I'm
5th or
mad.
6th
I'm
World
mad.
Cup. Like, yeah, maybe not.
Yeah,
six.
not many.
I think
Maybe not
fifth,
six. Maybe
fifth,
not
fifth.
6. I think it's 5th.
Maybe
Maybe
like
it's
4.
Definitely. It's
No,
it's
fifth.
It's not 6.
You
That's
think
a
5?
lot.
It's fifth.
I think it's
Yeah?
5th. I think I just saw a post about
I
it.
saw a video.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair.
So like, I want to see him at his 5th World Cup. Like, let the guy cook, man.
Let him cook, eh?
Let him cook. Denmark.
And they got Victor Froholt too from Porto. High little player.
I think
man.
Denmark take this one, man. I feel like Hoyland's gonna have a statement game here and bag a cheeky low brace.
Yeah, I'm switching to Denmark.
This guy saw the score of last game. He's like, yeah, Denmark. Yeah.
No, I'm just looking at their squad. Their squad. I
Yeah,
think.
they got a decent
They
squad.
got a
And
decent
I don't
squad,
think
man.
anyone have anything different.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk. You want to talk about Canada?
Well, there's 2 actually major friendlies
Which one?
tomorrow. Obviously Canada, Tunisia, and also Brazil, Croatia in Orlando. Rematch of the 2022 World Cup quarterfinal.
Yeah, no nay this time though.
Yeah. Obviously Canada, we will be attending. And you know, Canada, they need this one. They drew Iceland 2-2, being down 2-0. Good comeback, but you know, lackluster performance, you could say, but the boys got to bring it to them. North African side, you know, they got tech. So give me Canada and give me Brazil against Croatia. Brazil need to dub this international break. I don't care.
Off, bro. I don't know, man. Brazil's been looking in the dumps a little bit here, and a bit of a rotated 11, from what I understand. A few players coming out of that side there, but Croatia's too good, man. I don't know if Brazil could bypass the midfield because who they're going to be starting in the midfield, Brazil. I don't think they could keep up with that Croatia midfield. So
Are they gonna have a full going like trio in the midfield? Croatia.
Not even fit, is he?
I don't know. I don't know if they play Modric just because.
either way, whatever assortment of midfielders they have could do the job against Brazil.
I mean,
think,
they're all talented, man.
right. But I don't know. I feel like Brazil either tie or lose that game personally. Canada, Tunis. I think Canada get the dub here. I didn't watch the Tunis was a Haiti game. I don't watch that game, so I can't really comment too much. But Canada got to get it done, man. Like 2-2 tie, 2 pens to tie it up. Not the best look, so I feel like they'll bounce back and get that dub.
Why you call them Tunis? What, you French?
That's what they're
That's
called.
what they're called. yeah.
Tunis?
Yeah, Tunis.
Yeah, in their language. But
Being respectful in it.
Oh,
Yeah, no, I'm looking back at the game here. Yeah, Modric didn't even start.
yeah.
Against Colombia.
They've been like they don't want to
Resting,
hurt him, man.
Played like 10 minutes. So, but yeah, Pasalic, Sucic, and Moro. That's a pretty solid little midfield there. No Kovacic either. No Gvardiol. So they're playing pretty beat up as well. I'm gonna go for a tie in that game. So Croatia just smells like a tie, and then I got Canada win. Canada statement win. I think it can be 2-0.
Statement, eh?
That's
3-1.
I actually have the exact not the score, but I have the exact same 2 results. I think tie and Canada win.
I'm gonna go Brazil win, Canada win. And
They-
also Ecuador win against Netherlands.
They pooped his pants a little bit
That's
there.
actually a very good game too.
Huge game.
Which game? Which game?
Netherlands versus Ecuador.
There's realistic.
Big game.
Dan, say what yours and like. There's a lot of good games tomorrow.
Ecuador beat Netherlands.
I think so.
Croatia beat Brazil. Canada beat Tunisia.
Like going off game wise, like Norway versus Switzerland is a good game.
Yeah.
Like I think that's
Yeah?
gonna be like a real test to see if Norway is like the real deal or not,
Or to see if Switzerland.
or Switzerland,
Bro, England, Japan,
England, Japan's a good
Austria,
game.
Korea,
Ooh.
Algeria, Uruguay.
USA, Portugal,
What?
Oh, USA, Portugal.
Belgium,
I
Mexico.
want to see if Austria is the real
Spain,
deal, man.
Egypt.
Like there's a lot of good games.
It's some
tomorrow.
tasty fixtures, bro.
They're all at 2:45 though, pretty
They
much.
saved them all for tomorrow, huh?
Yeah.
Like tomorrow's a,
Let's end off these friendlies with a banger, man.
like, there's gonna be like tomorrow's gonna be a big day for
I
friendlies.
love an international friendly, man.
I love international football.
I bet you do.
I just hope no one goes home early so we could see them at their full potential.
Maybe at halftime we'll see a couple players take off.
Luggage in hand, just ready to go.
But yeah, tomorrow should be fun. Tomorrow should be fun when you're probably gonna be watching this. So today should be fun.
Or
Yeah,
yesterday-
by
or
today,
yesterday.
you're going to see Italy make it to the World Cup. And Canada will be facing off Italy in the first game here in Toronto. Put that in right. It's done. By the time you guys see this, that is what's going to happen. Italy and Canada.
He's not
Boys.
predicting the future. He's telling
Boys.
the truth, right?
Yeah.
If he jinxed it, we're all slapping the shit out of him. Okay, but that's it.
Everyone's
That's
a
all-
little
that's-
neck odds for Dave.
That's all we got.
Oh.
That's all we got for today. Again, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Make sure to like, subscribe. Do you have anything else to add on?
No.
We love
Then
you guys.
Forza Italia.
You know who we are.
The culture, man.
We're culture, man.
Yo, you guys read the kit?
Clean.
Oh.
We got a lot
Guys,
of-
feel free to roast in the comments if Italy ended up losing, because
Yeah.
it'll be sad. But feel free to roast in the comment section.
We'll be posting a video slapping the shit out of Dave if that happens.
Even though it's a pickup.
Hey.
Straight next, bro.
Ciao, ciao.
See ya.
That we out. Peace.